Hello there. Hey, wait a second. What? Why is it all the way down? Here, let's just put it. No, you gotta. Alright. So, because the animator for all of this project was kind of busy, I decided that I would take the honor and I would be the person who spoke in her video. She was obviously very glad, and so yeah. So, I decided to do a quick video that will only be about 5 corrections long. It'll be my top 5 myths about dinosaurs. And it, of course, will be by me, a dinosaur. That way, the facts are all true, and you don't need to go and search them up on your own or something. You can thank me later. Let's get on to the first myth. I can see how many people would get this fact wrong. Clearly, the biggest dinosaur was the Apatosaurus, aka my kind. What? It wasn't? Then who, in the name of who, would take away the freaking, So apparently, the largest dinosaur was the Argentinosaurus. It's obvious, though, that my species, the Albertosaurus, wait, oh, wrong. I can't remember my own species name, this is embarrassing. Can we please get on to the next myth? T-Rex arms were actually sorta strong. If needed, they could be used, even though their size was actually quite small and puny, and yeah. The dinosaur's arms are actually only slightly larger than maybe their teeth, I guess? So, basically, I can see where this myth was coming from, and I don't blame any of you for thinking that the T-Rex's arms were weak and pretty much just dead meat attached to their bodies. However, there were actually muscles and bones, and if you were looking for the weakest dinosaur, you could think of the arms of Carnotaurus for the weakest arms prize. Their arms, if needed, could only pretty much move around like pinwheels, which is kind of hard to imagine at first, but then you kind of think on the more comedic side of life, and you realize that it actually isn't that hard to imagine given dinosaurs. It's rude to stereotype dinosaurs because of how large they are, and because some of them are meat eaters. Obviously, herbivores didn't exactly terrorize mammals. But then again, even when carnivores ate mammals, they weren't even close to mammal nightmares. As a matter of fact, some mammals ate young dinosaurs and even dinosaur eggs, and whether it was from a nest raid or not even I'm really that sure. But hey, I mean, I guess it's okay because we kind of got them back. Also, half of the dinosaurs went extinct. So, yeah. An endless summer? Really? Just because half of the pictures that people drew of dinosaurs that were set in jungles doesn't mean that we lived in an endless summer. Some dinosaurs actually lived in snowy areas, or at least that's what some scientists think. Believe me, an endless summer would have caused us to go extinct many, many years before we actually did go extinct, given the temperatures these days. This myth has pretty much already been answered several times by the skeletons/fossils of raptors and other small dinosaurs. But for those of you that still can't get it through your heads, not all dinosaurs were extremely big. As a matter of fact, there's a reason why scientists named a certain dinosaur Microraptor. Because it was small. As a matter of fact, there were some dinosaurs that were just slightly larger than a chicken. The Compsognathus, or something like along the lines of that, was about 1 feet long, just slightly over actually. It's really rude to think that all dinosaurs were the size of the T-Rex or something. And the T-Rex wasn't the biggest dinosaur, like I said before. What? The director's back and she wants to see? She wants to see the audience? Alright, well then, so that concludes our little our little top 5 fact thing for the day. Someone, please turn off the camera. I don't have thumbs. So that was a bit of a disaster. I did not mean for it to get that bad. I guess I'll see you in the next video. I hope that this gets, good feedback. But hey, this is probably one of the worst animations ever. So hey, goodbye.